All right, buddy, you're in my spot. Oh, hello, friends. I've had a bunch of you request that I do some more live streams of workouts that we can be doing while we're all facing self-isolation. Today I decided to actually record something before I do the live stream just to kind of show you some of the stuff that we're doing and to have the opportunity to explain what I'm doing better. So what we're going to do right now is look at a couple of things that we can do, particularly with our arms, that uses minimal to no equipment. So either just using natural body weight or things that you can easily find around your house. Today I have selected a can of tomatoes. You folks can substitute with soup or beans. Or if some of you folks are lucky enough to have stuff like this at home, this right here is a 10-pound weight. Anything that you have can be used though. So I'm going to move this right over here so that I can easily access these things. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to look at a nice warm-up that I like to do, which really gets the shoulders engaged. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be alternating between a palm down position and a palm up position when both my arms are out to the side like so. We're going to take a look at this from the side as well. So things that I want to avoid, I don't want to have my arms pushed way back. Here's very good, even at a nice sort of angle out forward like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be doing arm circles to counts of 8s, moving forwards and backwards and alternating between palms down and a palm up position, like so. Notice that I'm not moving my body like this, nor is this a swimming motion. I'm not using my arms, I'm not slapping. These are nice little circles like so, okay? So that'll be the first set of exercises that we will do. Then what we're gonna look at is different sorts of arm exercises that we can do with our friend, the can of tomatoes. So, we're going to do arm curls with our tomatoes right here. Little weight is better than nothing, but even if you don't want to do the tomatoes at all, here we go. Quarantine can workout. And for those of you folks that do have weights, feel free, of course, to use these as well. Like so. We can transition with other workouts that we can do with our arms using this can as well. Other things that I like to do is having my shoulder nice and my arms relaxed like so, holding my can of beans. I'll often use a count of 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Things you can do to make this a little bit more challenging. The slower you go, the harder it is. Also pausing when you reach shoulder level. So that might look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 5, 6, raise 7, 8, 9, 10, hold 11, 12, down 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 5, 6, down 7, 8, 9, 10, hold 1, 2. Or you can switch your timing up so that the rise and fall are a little bit quicker, but you're pausing more in the middle. So that might look like this. 1, 2, hold 3, 4, up, 5, 6, hold 7, 8, down 1, 2, hold 3, 4, down 5, 6, rest 7, 8. All right, now we're going to take our can, and after we've done a bunch of these, what we're going to do is I'm going to just keep my shoulder nice and relaxed. I don't want it up by my ear and pushing up like this. I want to try to keep myself as square as possible. I'm then going to take this meaty part of this side of the blade of my hand and I'm going to turn it forward. And I'm just going to do these right here, like so, trying to keep a straight line as much as possible. And you also want to make sure if you're looking out of the corner of your eye, you don't want your arm back here, nor do you want it too crunched forward, okay? We're just going from this natural position that we end up here after those raises. Turn the blade of your hand forward, up and down we go. Yeah, yeah. Go tomatoes. I like putting my hand on the center of my stomach here. This is just a nice thing that I like to do to also remind myself to keep my core engaged, even when working with very small amounts of weight, like just a can of beans, like so. Other things we can do with our beans or with our weights. To work these same muscles here, bringing us up towards my chest, keeping my shoulder down, trying to keeping it somewhat in line with the rest of my body. And all I'm doing is using my elbows sort of as the pendulum and the swinging point to straighten. I'm not trying to throw it back like this. Nice and subtle. Unlike my personality, nice and subtle. Just like this. And you can do it with a weight or with that can of soup. Again, even if you don't have any of these things around your house, even just doing this with your arms, nice slow counts up and nice slow counts down, pausing and holding, pausing and holding. Excellent. Let's look at a few more exercises we can do without anything whatsoever with our arms. So I'm going to leave my can of tomatoes and my weight over there. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start this motion by having my arms in this position. And let's take a look at this from the side. So I'm kind of making this L shape here. What I want to avoid is collapsing this on my chest like so. I want it to be just like this. What I want to imagine is if my underarms are laying across a flat surface and they have little swiffers on the bottom. And what I need to do is I need to dust off this table by swiffering it like so. Notice how my arms are moving. The elbows don't lead this motion. Also, my wrists don't lead this motion. This stays absolutely in this position as I swing out and in, out and back in, making sure I'm not collapsing as I'm going and making sure I'm not throwing my elbows back. Unlike my sexual orientation, try to keep this as straight as possible. We'll do that for a count of 20. Then when we bring our hands back into the center like so, what I'm going to do with this closed fist is I'm going to try to punch the top of my ceiling just like this. Things to avoid, I'm not trying to straighten them out like this. I'm not trying to punch behind my head. Nice and straight up, trying to keep those forearms in a nice straight line. We'll do that 20 times. Then what we're going to do, and again, make sure that your arms are not collapsing on your chest. I'm now going to start some of these extensions and curls like so. Again, trying not to collapse. Keep them nice and straight. Just like so. Excellent. Other things you can do that are a really great arm workout, especially if you are a martial artist, start adding in between these sets different sorts of punches and strikes. Even if you aren't, just getting a little bit of that cardio in is great. What we're going to do is I'm going to start with my left foot forward and my right foot back. And what I can do is I can just keep my arms up by my hand, like my head like here, close my fists, and then all I'm going to do is alternate between straightening this arm and then pulling it back, straightening that arm, and then pulling it back. Put on some of your favorite tunes and alternate between the beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Try to get as much rhythm out of this as you can. I know sometimes as white people that can be difficult for us, but we make the best with what we got. Mix it up, do whatever you can. Again, these are just some ideas of some stuff that you can do with minimal or no equipment whatsoever. I hope you find this helpful, and you'll be seeing some of this stuff when I do the live stream later with some of the arm exercises that we are going to do. So remember what we went over, and again, you can always just press play and rewind on this. If you have any questions, I'm often slow to respond, but feel free to drop me a message over Instagram or drop me a message over Facebook if you have any questions about this sort of stuff. The next video I'll be doing will be looking at some of the leg exercises that we can do. I hope you all are doing the best you can to stay fit, stay happy, stay healthy. I know these are trying times and we're all doing the best we can with what we got, and hopefully you get something out of this. So thank you very much, folks, and I'll see you soon.